Hello everyone, welcome back to Believer Science Academy. This is topic of the day discussion, and in today's topic we'll be discussing a very important topic, that is University Grants Commission Guidelines 2025. Okay, it has been in news recently and it is being covered by most of the newspapers. So we'll see what are the new guidelines and what are the important provisions, and we'll also see the advantages or the positives as well as negatives or disadvantages of the guidelines. So it is considered as a step towards flexible higher education. We'll see whether the tagline is right or not. It is in news because the University Grants Commission has introduced draft guidelines for undergraduate education in 2025, bringing significant reforms to India's higher education system. Okay, this draft guidelines is for undergraduate education in 2025. Okay, don't make mistake there. Then, so key features of the new UGC guidelines are, it has a component of ADP. What is ADP? Accelerated degree programs. Under this, student can earn additional credits per semester to complete their degrees faster. There will be additional credits per semester which will allow them to complete the degree faster. Eligibility, it is based on academic performance in the first or second semester. Okay, and then completion timeless, they can complete a 3-year degree in 5 semesters, a 4-year degree in 6 or 7 semesters. Okay, if you are able to complete the semester earlier than the stipulated time, then you can move on to the next semester and you can complete a 4-year degree in 6 semesters instead of 8 semesters. Okay, up until now 3-year degree had 6 semester and 4-year degree had 8 semester. Now you can cut down that by 1 semester. Okay, cap is, that is, there is a cap, that is, it is limited to 10% sanctioned intake of ADP. Only 10% of sanctioned intake is available for accelerated degree program. Then second component is EDP, that is extended degree program. That is, if you are not able to complete in a stipulated time or below the stipulated time, then you will have extra time. That is designed for students facing personal or academic challenges, which will allow them to take fewer credits per semester. They can take fewer credits and they can complete semester or degree in a later time. That is, there is no upper limit on enrollment for EDP unlike ADP. This key provision is very important. Okay, there is a cap of 10% for ADP, whereas there is no cap on EDP, because here it is a 3-year degree. You can complete in, normally it should be completed in 6 semesters. Here you can complete in 7, 8, 9 semesters, etc. In 4-year degree, it is to be done in 8 semesters, but now under the extended degree program, you can complete it in 9, 10, etc., etc. So there is no upper limit. Many students can have personal problems, so you cannot put a threshold on those personal problems, I guess. Then there will be biannual admissions, that is, students can now enroll in higher education twice a year, reducing the risk of losing an academic year due to missed deadlines. Normally, what happens here is, you will be till now you will be given admission only once in a year. Okay, if you are late by the deadline, you will be missing out a whole year and you have to wait for the new year to come around. So instead of wasting this time, you will be allowed a chance to admit yourself in the next semester instead of waiting for a whole year. Then recognition of prior learning. Okay, here there will be formal recognition of skills acquired through informal or experiential learning to enhance career prospects. Okay, there are certain skills which you learn by working in your home or learn by working in your home shop or working in a garage or anywhere else where you will be acquiring certain skills. Those skills may be informal or may be experiential, but in new UGC guidelines, those experiential or informal skills will also be considered, will also be recognized. They will be given a formal recognition. Okay, so it is not just the skills which you learn during the degree, it is also the skills which you have learned prior to this. Okay, so this is a very important prospect of this one. Then there will be multiple entry and exit options. That is, there is a flexible entry and exit points that align with National Education Policy of 2020. promoting inclusivity and lifelong learning. You can enter and exit anytime as you want. And there is multidisciplinary learning, that is student can earn credits in skill development, apprenticeships, or subjects outside of their major, fostering a holistic development. Okay, meaning if you belong to engineering degree, you can, even being from an engineering degree, you can avail credits. Okay, credits in any other degrees. For example, arts degree, that is you want to develop your skills in arts degree, you can take a credit and develop your skills in arts degree also. So that there will be, you are not restricted to a particular major, but also have a flexibility of acquiring more skills. Okay, then so what will be the advantages? Obviously, since it is a flexibility, there will be greater flexibility, that is biannual admissions and adaptable timelines accommodate diverse students needs, and it will enhance inclusivity, that is multiple entry and exit options, ensure inclusivity for students facing the interruptions because of health, etc., etc. Then it also provides holistic development, that is the multidisciplinary learning. As I explained you, even being from a one major, you can also acquire the skills of another major or another degree, which will develop your holistic development. Multidisciplinary learning promotes broader skill sets and prepares students for a dynamic job market. Then it is in alignment with the global standards, brings Indian education closer to international standards, enhancing student mobility globally. Then it also recognizes informal learning, that is RPL framework, that is recognition of informal learning framework, integrates informal workers into formal education, thus improving the career opportunities. Okay, all these things are the advantages, but there are certain challenges also included, that is it will increase the administrative complexity, that is significant changes in credit tracking, curriculum planning and admission systems will improve the complexity. Then resource constraints at many higher education institutions also acts as a bottleneck for the implementation of new guidelines. Then quality assurance concerns, that is there can be risk of superficial learning in accelerated programs due to compressed curricula, meaning in order to complete the degree at earlier than the stipulated time, people can go for just superficial learning and just clearing the exams rather than having a proper understanding of the subjects or proper development of the skills. Then there is equity issues also, that is students from disadvantaged backgrounds may struggle with the system without targeted support. Okay, they may not get the best opportunities of accelerated development program because of their background. They might need more time to complete the degrees, which is not based on the equality or equity issues. Then there will be issue from the faculty also, because faculty are now asked to adapt to the new rules. So faculty need training for new pedagogical methods, particularly for interdisciplinary and flexible learning methods. Okay, it is not just the students but also the faculty that needs changes now, that needs training now. So there are certain issues in practical implementation also, that is curriculum restructuring. Since we are revamping the higher education institutions, the revamping of syllabi and teaching methods will require additional resources and time. Then the administrative frameworks, that is institutions need robust systems for tracking student progress, credit transfers and academic achievements. This will also require lots of funds. And there is a digital divide issue, that is push for digital education may leave socio-economically disadvantaged students behind. Okay, people who have access to digital literacy can be having better advantages compared to people with less advantaged communities. Then faculty development, that is educators must undergo professional development to adapt to flexible and student-centered models. So these are the operational flexibilities or operational difficulties. So moving forward, if you want to implement all these like UGC guidelines, you have to strengthen institutional capacity. That is, first provide financial support to upgrade infrastructure and streamline administration. Then develop efficient system for biannual admissions, credit transfers, and curriculum restructuring. Then you should also ensure inclusivity and quality. That is, support underprivileged students through scholarships and mentorship programs so that they are not the victims of digital divide. Bridge the digital divide by improving access to technology. Conduct faculty training programs to uphold equality or quality in the training. Then fostering public-private collaboration. Collaborating with the private players to mobilize funding and drive innovation in infrastructure and curriculum development. In this way, you can truly implement the UGC guidelines in letter as well as spirit. So these guidelines are very important because represent a paradigm shift towards flexible, inclusive, and globally aligned higher education. While changes such as administrative complexity and equity issues remain, addressing these through robust planning and stakeholder collaboration will ensure the success of these reforms. Okay, so this ends our discussion for today. If you like the video, then please hit the like button. Also comment on the video and share with your friends. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any notification. With this, I will end the video. Jai Hind.